In this lecture, we will look at how to create a trend chart. Trend generally is based on the date and time. So we will look at how sales are trending over time. In addition to sales trending, we will also look at how profits are trending. So we will be plotting two measures against the time. So let's get started. To create a trend chart, you need sales. So click on sales pill, as it's called, or sales, and drag it over to rows. Now go over to order date or ship date, whichever you want to pick. I'm going to use order date and drag it over to columns. As you'll notice, order date is automatically changed to year. A plus sign next to the order date means that this can be drilled down further. So clicking on that will now show you quarters as well. If you do not want this breakdown, simply click on the minus sign and we're back to the original one. So this is your sales trend by year. Now let's take profit and see how it trends with sales over time. Click on it and drag it. As you are dragging, as soon as you see double bar, you can drop it right there and it'll plot profit along with sales on the same axis. There you go. Now you got profit and sales trend. Since their scales are different, it's really hard to see the trend. In order to see the trend, you might need to put them on different axes, dual axis. So go ahead and click on undo. Go back to your profit, drag it again. And this time, rather than stopping here, take it all the way to the next axis. And as soon as you see this bar over dotted line, drop it right there. Now you got profit on this axis and sales on this axis. They both are plotted on the same chart. Now it's easy to see the correlation between sales and profit and how they both trend over time. There is something called measure name that got introduced here where the color is showing. Measure names is the grouping of all the names of the measures used in this chart. Tableau automatically creates that for you. Tableau automatically creates measure name field for you when you are using multiple measures in the same chart. What this is showing you here is that the measure names are used for colors. So you see different colors for different measures in this chart. So this is all for plotting a trend based on one measure, as well as using multiple measures on dual axis to show the correlation between the trends of those measures. Make sure to rename your sheet and save your workbook before proceeding. I suggest you keep track of these worksheets and the whole workbook so that you have multiple sheets as you will be using them when creating dashboards and stories.